Stand up. Are there in-laws in the house? I'm gonna start calling. If you have taken or you have given, please. In-laws, in-laws. I don't think that's all. We want to thank our in-laws. We recognize all of you who have traveled from Maryland, from other places. We thank you so much. I bet you if Mommy will be buried in Cameroon, I don't know, like in my village, she's related to everybody. Yes. Yeah. She is having a relationship to everybody in my village. So we have in-laws from Nso, Bamungo, Bamali, Bali Kumbat. If you don't know, you're our in-laws. Bamunka, in, all these places. Without taking much of your time, I just want to share the love, and I want to use this moment to express how thankful I am to my mom. She was such a caring and loving woman who put her energy. If my kids were supposed to say something, they will tell you how, I heard them saying, once you're eating, you're eating a lot of soup instead of eating fufu. I'm like, how do you know that in America? Grandma must have passed. You have to eat more fufu than soup. So, please, if you want to read the biography, it's very brief. Like I said, we're not going to mention how many names. Just know Mommy has at least 50 children, including the children of her brothers, sisters. So Miss Dorothy has a brief, I don't think I can really hold on to that.
Good evening, everybody. Throughout Mama's illness, Edith was very strong. I want to commend you today for being this strong and completing what you set out to do. And I know you told me Mama was actually on her way to go to Cameroon. She went all the way to Maryland, and for one reason or the other, came back, and this happened. So that was destined to be. That's how it was supposed to be. To pass away in Edith's hands, there was a reason for that. So, Edith, I want to commend you for being so strong, for working through this. Dan, thank you. All right, I have a brief biography of Mama Esther's life. Her name is Esther LUFUNG Mbikenyu. Mbikenyu. Okay. So she was a daughter of Papa Ndembu and Mama Lengfe,
Yes.
all of blessed memory. She was born on January 1st, 1947, in the northwest region of Cameroon, Bamissing. She's a third child to her mom in a house of four, two girls and two boys. As Edith said earlier, Mama did not go to school because back then the belief was a girl child or a girl did not need to go to school, so she didn't. But she was beautiful, and her attributes later caught the attention of Mr. Lafont, George, who is Edith's dad. And they fell in love. She was young, and she later got married at the age of 18. So Mama Esther was one of the numerous beautiful women that played a role in Mr. LUFUNG's life. He passed away in 2006. She stayed in her marriage all through. Mama Esther was a hardworking woman and showed love to every member of the polygamous home that she was in. Almost all of her life as well, she was familiar with every member of the community where she was in. She had special blessings from God, some of which she held at a very high esteem. Blessing of the fruit of the womb, blessing of good health. She gave birth to 11 children, all of whom are alive today, and they're here to bury her today. 38 grandchildren and counting, as well as 9 great-grandchildren. In addition to her direct children, she stepped up and took the responsibility of any family that needed her help. You know how it is in Africa. They are uncountable, and they have praised Mama for who they are today as a result of the training that they got. She raised all her children with passion. She worked and toiled to give her children the precious things. As Edith said, she worked the farm, she had a little business, sent them through school, and 11 children is not easy with her husband being gone in 2006. Okay, and then she worked and toiled to give her children the precious things that she missed at childhood, which is education. She was a big advocate for childbearing and encouraged the process with all her energy and resources. Mama Esther traveled all over Cameroon, visiting and looking after her family members. She traveled to Finland, where she spent over 2 years with one of her daughters and grandchildren. She came back to Cameroon, where she spent some quality time with family before setting off to the US, where she has been living for the last 5 years. Mama Esther is remembered for her God-fearing nature, generosity to humanity, love, passion, sympathy, hard work, unity, care, advice, warm-heartedness, openness, and full of general knowledge.
This is Brisa, and we are all here for Grandma. When I was with Grandma, I went to say hello to Grandma in the hospital a few days before she passed away, and I was happy that I got to see her before she went away. And tell you about what we do with Grandma at home sometimes. So if I was eating jama jama and fufu, if if I didn't want to finish the soup, I would shove all the fufu in my mouth, and then I would show Grandma, and then she will see it, and then she'll let me pass.
Hello, everybody. My name is Marisa, and when I have Grandma with me, she will always be kind, no matter what anything happens.
You want something?
Yes. I will make mommy.
I'm thankful for Grandma, who had grew up to be 75 years old and was born in 1947.
Give it up for the kids. Thank you, guys. Well, I'm going to keep it very short. We really want to thank everybody for coming here tonight. This was really, really short. If you all remember, Grandma just passed away last week. And today, it's not up to 2 weeks, and we are all here celebrating Grandma. The family, on my behalf, we really want to thank all of you for being here. It's a very short notice. It takes another kind of person to take from all your programs and other occasions that are going on in town to be here and celebrate with us. I don't want to keep this too long. I remember the last few discussions I had with my mom before she actually had the stroke 4 days after. I talked to her. Actually, I drove from San Antonio to here. She was flying to Africa. And I talked to her. I was like, what is one thing that you really like for all this time that you've lived in America for over 5 years and you're going back to Cameroon? And she promised me that she was going to go back and go down to the village where, for most people that know where I'm from, Bamising, it's one of the most difficult places to be. There's a lot of issue going on there. So I was asking my mom, like, going back and going down to the village, how are you feeling going there? She's like, you know what, my son? I've done it all. I've been to Europe. I've been all over Africa. Well, I've been all over Cameroon. I've been in America. If I go where I'm going back to my village, to go see the people that have gone before me, and anything happened to me, she said she won't regret. And I know where my mom is right now. I know she's happy, she's celebrating. And we just want to thank all of you for coming here and celebrating with us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Funton Daniel, and that's my wife, my in-law, my fellow brothers. They're all sitting there. I want to take this moment to thank all those who have taken off their busy schedule to be here in this our mother that has just passed. I call her my mother, our mother, because she didn't separate us. When she came here, she was with me, with my wife, with my kid, and every other person in the family. Mom was not exception. He looks everyone as his own children. Even when Mama have every difficulty, there was one case, as my brother-in-law said, Mama had her first stroke. She was in the hospital for 8 days. When she arrived home, I think she arrived home about 10 a.m. when she was released from the hospital. At 11 o'clock, Mama wanted to go to school to pick up her kid. That's to show how love. She don't even think that she's just coming from the hospital and that she needs some rest. No. And they said, oh, Mama, you need to rest. Mama said, no, Mama is outside waiting outside of the door. You know, that's to show the passionate, the love, and the dedication. When she get up in the morning, she call everyone, whether they are in Finland, UK, back home. She will call them and she will pray with them over the phone. So Mama is a very loving and very kindly person. So when I get to know Mama, I felt the passion and the love. And as my little kid have just said, if you leave them here, they're going to tell you the whole history of, especially the small one. Although she didn't say much, but she can give you the rundown of history of Mama to show how loved she is. We are not here to mourn Ma. We are here to celebrate, you know. We celebrate the love. Some might say Mama passed away. I think Mama has been called for other duties, other responsibilities, so that wherever she is with the Lord and she will prepare another environment for where we will also meet and rejoice with her. And I don't want to take this as a long speech but I want to thank all the friends that have traveled from Maryland, Houston, San Antonio, I mean, and those around. I just want to say, I really take the bottom of my heart to appreciate you guys for being here. I know it was difficult to have this level of crowd. You just know what we just happened, the COVID that has isolated all of us. And we are now starting a new environment. So I just want to take a moment to thank all of you that despite all those challenges, you have all dedicated your precious time to be in this evening with us, to share with me and my wife and my rest of other brothers. So I just want to say thank you so much at the bottom of my heart. And one thing, Mama liked dance. So the only thing you can appreciate Mama here is dancing, because she loves dance. Because when I put country music, she just come down from upstairs, then we just start there at home. So thank you so much.
Done your own part, so now if you look at your tables, you have candles on your tables and there's a lighter. Make sure every table is having. We're going to conduct this. We're going to rise and the light's going to be turned off. Just a bit of light for the media guy. Yes. So we'll call on the family to come forward while we're doing this. We have lighters in front of us. Thank you for coming. Let's put our hands together for having this moment and for seeing Mama, giving her our last respect. We call on the guys to light up. We turn over our candles. Make sure you put them away for kids. And we light up. As we light up, we'll be calling on family members. We call on. All right, let's put our hands to Chair Philomena. Let's hear what she wants to say.
Music, please. It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight to celebrate Mommy's life tonight with you all. I have something small about Miss Esther. I knew Mommy when I was a teenager, and if we did listen to our sister Edith, she mentioned that Mommy was a second wife. So the first wife was my first cousin, and that's how I came to know Ma Esther. So we were always there for my cousin, but when we go there, Mommy is taking us, as well as my cousin will take us to be to her. So she was a great mother. Of recently, September 2021, Mommy was in Maryland to visit us. We had a very good time with her. We took pictures, and what I remember, Mommy told me she was going to travel home. And I did ask Mommy, wow, our area, there is so much going on. Do you really want to go home? Mommy said yes. She has other children, grandchildren, she needs to go and see them. However, we discussed. Tonight I want to talk to Edith mostly and the family also, that Mommy loved us so much. If Mommy had gone home and passed away, you all will not be able, and myself, to celebrate Mommy the way we are doing tonight. Much. Everybody that have come here today to condole with us. I know you people are busy, but you took your precious time to be here today. I knew Mommy when I was just a little child. I used to go to the compound. Mommy would cook and I would eat. Actually, the first wife was my aunt. That was my mother's elder sister. So my aunt was so close with Edith's mother. Anywhere you see both of them together, they were too close. When my aunt passed away about 2 years ago, Mama, since then, she was never the same. she felt like something left her. So she was always saying that she wants to go home and perform the necessary traditional rites, which she tried, but because she felt sick, she was unable to go. Mama was a loving mother. She loved children. My first son here was one of the children she took care of. He was actually born in Mama's compound. The morning that, the day Mama passed away, Edith had called me that day. And I asked Edith, how is Mama? Edith told me things have not changed. I told her things will change. Nothing is above God. I said, Mama will wake up and walk. I was saying this not knowing that she was going to call me a few hours later to deliver the sad news. So I just want to tell Edith that, Edith, you fought the fight. Mama is so proud of you. She's so proud of all the children because they took great care of her. I don't have much to say, but I just want to thank everybody that is here today. My husband wants to say something.
Well, I have really nothing to say rather than to say that Mama was a very lovely mother and she really loved everybody equally. When I got to meet my wife, that was when I also got connected to the family, and so Mama has always showed on love. Every time Mama sees me, she always wants to hug me. So Mama, we miss you so much, and man, you are so rest in peace.
Thank you.
Thank you for the words.
Thank you, Mr. MC. You know, the only thing you cannot do is to time the chief. When you give the chief a few minutes, you can be fine. But today, because of Mama's situation, we are not going to find you. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to repeat what some of the speakers have already given us this evening. Mama was a very soft-spoken mother, so passionate, very kind, very gentle, a woman who loved people, a woman who was very keen to listen to you, a woman who had the zeal to help people. If you look at her picture tonight, you discover that in all her pictures, she is smiling. She is a godly woman, very neat, a good dresser. It is not for nothing that even though this sub-chief has so many women, her eyes were still focused on her. She is a wonderful mother. Even though she didn't go to school, she was able to support the husband to raise wonderful children. Mama would have gone to Finland, to England, to America, and decided to remain there. But Mama's zeal was to go back and support the family, support the husband, and support the village. There is no doubt that many of you have abandoned very, very important things to be here this evening to support this very wonderful woman of God. One thing I want to remind you is that even though Mama didn't go to school, she knew the value of going to school. It is not for nothing that my brother, Mr. Pontong Daniel, met the wife Mama, they brought us a doctor in the Ngokutunja family. So please, I want to believe that any mother who is here tonight, if you have not taken your responsibility very, very serious, we are going to learn from Mama tonight. Well, I want to appreciate the work Mama has done, and I want to plead that we should emulate her example. And it is very, very imperative that we who are now here, Mama fought a good fight, and we are now going to follow the footstep and complete what Mama did not do. So, my brother, Mr. Fontam Daniel, you are going to make it. All these mothers and brothers and fathers present this evening, they are here to support you, support Dr. Fontam, and then support the rest of the family, and to let you know that you are not alone. Well, it is already late. The chief does not go out in the night, but I'm here. Thank you very much.
As we prepare, sisters, the corners, and the caring hearts, friends and well wishers, let's just get ready.
Stay strong and be proud of who you are. The journey continues.
Sisters, corners. All the in-laws from Queen Bishop. From Houston, Austin, everywhere, Arlington, Forward family, Dallas. If you are a friend to this family, it's time for us to come up. All the friends, it's time for us to show love. It's time to show love. They're looking forward to it. Now the sisters corner. The sisters corner to you. Sisters corner, do it. Yep. That's so. Carrying hands to you. Walking to down here. Let's keep coming. It's our walking to in the house.
My dear brothers and sisters, once more I salute everyone. We standing here, we are from the Ngokudunja Brothers and Friends Union in Dallas, abbreviated Ngobelfront. Nobody invites misfortune. It has happened in our midst. Our sister Edith Fodon is bereaved. We thank all of you for having come here to wipe her tears. That's the same reason why we from Ngokudunja, we are here. We are here to wipe her tears. We want to make her feel that she's not alone, because this is something that comes uninvited. One thing makes me happy, the fact that she has lived to a great age. From what I had heard from Sister Edith, she recounted a very happy life of Mama. She has lived to see her children's children. She has been in the United States for the past 5 years. She has visited many other continents. That's a very good thing. It's very good for us to bury our parents, and it's a sad thing for our parents to bury us. And that's not what happened. So, though we are not happy that she has gone, but the good thing is that we're the one burying our parents. We're the one preparing their way to go ahead for us to follow. So, me standing here, I represent Ngobufrod, Ngokotunja Brothers and Friends Union in Dallas. They sent me as a representative to come and hand a small token to our sister Edith, that she's not alone in this misfortune. We are praying for her. She's in our prayers, she's in our hearts, and we pray that God will give her the strength to go through these difficult moments successfully without any health issues. So our sister Edith, I would like you to come ahead and receive this little token from Gopherford. Thanks for the pause. Sister Edith, I stand here, I represent Gopherford. I was sent to come and give you this little token that you're not alone in this misfortune. As I said earlier, nobody invites misfortune. We are together with you in prayers. I would thank God for the help you gave to Mama. She's lived with you for 5 years. That was a happy moment for her. I know how difficult it is for people to make ends meet back home in our village or in our division, because it's not easy. You help her, you live with her for 5 years, you made life comfortable for her. So God will bless you, God will reward you for all the good you did to your mom. So on behalf of Gopherford, I hand this little token to you. It's to wipe your tears.
I want to thank Ngokotunja, the #1 family, big compound. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank everybody. I am so grateful. I'm so glad. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Okay, DJ Man, take over.